Hey, so welcome back to my Matchbox collection carrying case. I want to share with you another batch of models that I've kept tucked away for these past 5 decades. I've chosen 7 models for you to take a look at, ranging from the number 5 to the number 21 in the 175 series. As you probably know, Lesney, the manufacturer, they invented this little matchbox with the little cars inside so that one of the co-founders' daughter could take the toys to school. So let's take a look at the 7 models that I've chosen for you to take a look at, and here they are. So first up is the Routemaster Bus. This little model was manufactured between 1966 and 1969. This one is probably manufactured in 1969. And it was a number 5 in the original 1 to 75 series. This is a 1 to 117 scale model, and it's got this distinct Big P viscostatic sticker, which was a motor oil introduced in 1962. The model is based on the front engine double-decker that was designed by the Associated Equipment Company, AEC, and it was manufactured from 1954 to 1968 with a total of 2,876 Routemaster buses built. So next up is the Land Rover Safari. This was the number 12 in the 1 to 75 series, and this model was manufactured between 1966 and 1970. This is the 1970 version with the metallic gold and the super fast wheels. The previous versions were green or blue, but they all had the brown plastic luggage rack on the roof. The Land Rover was created in 1948 as a 4-wheel drive off-roader, and this model is based on the Series 2A, which was a station wagon built between 1961 and 1971. And it was very popular in the 1960s from films and TV documentaries set in Africa. So this is number 12 in the 175 series. Now we have the number 14 in our 1 to 75 series. This is the Grifo, which was a model manufactured between 1968 and 1974. This is the 1969 version. The previous versions had light blue interior, but they all came with the super fast wheels. And this model was based in a real-life limited production Grand Tourer manufactured by the Italian automobile company Autoveicoli between 1965 and 1974. And it was based on the A3-L Series 1, which came with a Chevrolet small block 327 V8 engine. A total of 330 actual cars were built. And as you can see, this model was very, very cool because it had the very great shock absorbers. And now we have one of my favorite models, which is the number 15 in the 1 to 75 series, which is the Volkswagen 1500 Saloon. This model was manufactured between 1968 and 1972. This is the 1969 version at 1 to 59 scale. And the original little models had the 137 sticker on the doors, which I don't know why I've lost it. As you can see, I really gave this model a hard time playing with it. The Volkswagen 1500 Saloon in the British English meant what we know as sedan, which is the 3-compartment automobiles with a separated engine, passenger and cargo compartments. And the Beetle, which is the nickname it became known for, actually was the Volkswagen Type 1, which production started in 1938. And this is the number 17 in our collection. This is called a horse box, which was a model based on the real-life AEC Mandator model TG4, which was a truck with an ergonomic tilting cab. And this model was manufactured between 1969 and 1972. This is the 1969 version. And it came with 2 removable white horses. I've only found one. Unfortunately, I lost the other one. And underneath the model, there was an inscription of ergonomic cab, which was the tilting cab over the engine so that you could access the engine from the truck. This little model came in the 192 scale, and it was very popular in Europe for carrying horses. Next, we have the field car, which was a model manufactured between 1969 and 1974. This is the 1970 version, number 18 in the 1 to 75 series. And it was based on the International Scout 800, which was an off-road vehicle produced by International Harvester, an American manufacturer. And these models were built between 1961 and 1980, the real cars. And as you can see, this was the right-hand traffic version, which is the most popular version of steering wheels in cars. And last but not least, on our 7 model review, we have number 21, which is the Foden concrete truck. This little model was manufactured between 1968 and 1972. This is the 1968 version. And as you can see, it had a mixing drum that spun because it had a gear attached to the axle, and it was a free spinning gear. This truck was based on the real-life Foden trucks, which was a manufacturing company which was acquired by Packard in 1980. In 1969, Foden made its first sales in Portugal, but because the company name was similar to a profanity in Portuguese, they were badged as Foden. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, recommend it to your enemies.